There's been something playing on my mind with the direction of Overwatch over all these years that I have an issue with I don't think is being talked about enough. So to set the scene, I'm going to take you back a little bit, right? To the beginning of Overwatch. To the way it felt back then. Talk a little on the nostalgia, right? It's good to think about. It's nice. It's been a while. Right? So we had a new hero at the game. Ana. Fantastic. Right? She brought this Nano Reaper meta where you farm Nano Rhino, Nano Reaper. Was really fun. Got fixed and nerfed. Boom. Move on to the next meta. Oh, Bastion rework. Okay, Bastion's OP. Wasn't that fun. Nerfed. Boom. On to the next meta. Reintroduce... They reworked Mercy. Mercy was incredibly broken. Boom. Fixed. Just kidding. That one took a really long time. And then we start to see a little shift. They start to make things more broken. And they're not fixing them in time. And then we introduce a hero that is anti-dive. We're introducing a hero that is beginner friendly. Right? Brigitte. Brig. She's been controversial for many, many, many reasons. This is not really a video that's like, I'm here to hate on Brig. I think she's da-da-da-da. No, trust me. Let me say my piece before you jump to conclusions, and then I'd be more than happy to hear your opinions about whether I'm right or wrong, etc. Right? So I want to really focus a little bit on what the hero Brig is at first. Right? The scene that Overwatch is in. You have Lucio Ana, we had the Mercy metas, we had Double Sniper, we had this fast-paced, either full dive with the Winston Diva, Tracer Genji, mechanically expressive heroes. Heroes that are like so addictive because they're fun to figure out, difficult to master, and you come back to the game for more and more and more and more and more of that. Right? And we all know what Brig did to that. She could one-shot Tracers, and, you know, she ended the dive meta, and, you know, probably genuinely enjoyed or killed a lot of joy for the game, because these players are now getting outplayed by something that is not very mechanically demanding and denying them of their skill expression and enjoyment. So great, we all know that. But I think more importantly, the issue is that she was so effective and efficient at her job that she sort of trivialized the use of like other heroes, which is really evident in something like Goats, right? Also, if you know what Goats is, if you don't know, it was a meta where there are 3 tanks. The main tank played Rhino or Winston, the off tank played Diva, and the hit scan player, so i.e. Tracer, Widow, Soldier, Cass, would play Zarya, and then the flex DPS, Genji, Pharah would play Brig, and the supports would play the rest of the other 2 supports. Now, something doesn't really add up there, right? Is Brig really a flex DPS? No, it's actually far from that, okay? And hold on. Let me really explain what happens, right? Is that I saw this firsthand, and it's really messed up. It generally is messed up. Goats isn't messed up because, yeah, it was a really strong comp. Yeah, it's slow and da-da-da-da-da, right? That's not the reason why it's truly a disgusting comp for so many people. It is truly a disgusting comp because these players that at this point had spent years loving this game, playing this game, loving Genji, Hanzo, all these things, were now stuck on Brig. Playing in this slow, grindy comp, which was fun for everybody else. But usually, it's the Brig players that were losing their minds. Let me tell you, my teammates, other people were genuinely struggling with like this love. They wanted to go pro, they gave their everything, and all these things, and they were stuck. Right? If you have some sort of empathy, I'm sure you can feel their pain. I'm sure you can understand what they had to suffer through. 4 hours a day of scrimming, right? I think that like every night, 6 days a week, da-da-da-da-da. Oh my, it's brutal, right? It's brutal, honestly. Great. How do we fix that? Blizzard doesn't know. Warlock. Boom. It's a new era, a new generation. Let's go. Overwatch 3.0, whatever, right? So we saw some new metas where it was like Rhine, Diva, Rush with Reaper Doom, which then transitioned into Sigma coming out, which created double shield, but you still play that really fast and Rush. And then, when they couldn't fix that either, which is a whole nother issue for itself, right? We're starting to notice a little pattern here, is that it became a slow, spammy style, where Brig is actually really good, because again, she invalidates all these other heroes by providing so much value. She can counter if they try to play dive. She can zone control Tracer out. She can just shut down so many skill expressive things by her existing as a hero. Now, why am I talking about this? Okay, it's obvious that a DPS player would feel awful being stuck on Brig, but a support player, I mean, she's a support, right? So support should know. Very wrong. Same thing. Why did that support player, who's even, this is even further down the line, who's dedicated years of playing Lucio, playing their favorite heroes, is now jailed? They are now stuck on Brig, and this is some of the, for me, this is some of the most disgusting thing I've seen, okay? Right, DPS, obvious. It's a different role, but A10 is this, no. Okay? When I was watching Coluge, I believe, play Sigma and Double Shield, and I was trying to study him, learn Sigma, you know, improve, I noticed that when they were playing Double Shield, they were doing their rotations, their cycles, every person in this 6-man team, you know, are playing the game, minus one person, who sat in between the shields, literally stood still, doing nothing. Can't press shift because there's shields in the way, standing next to their team, waiting to build rally, maybe proc passive or something like that. And it brought me right back to those flex DPS players. It brought me right back there, where I'm thinking, I'm here studying all these complicated things, and this person is in collegiate who gave up their teenage years to play this game, they moved out to uni to play with their friends, to stand still on Brig on Double Shield. I mean, it's painful. It's like we're right. I don't know what to say. I think it just speaks for itself. Okay, but we'll continue. There's more. There's another iteration. There's another thing coming out. There's Overwatch 2, which is a literal different iteration, but there's one less tank. So now we went from 6v6 Freedom to Rawlock to one less tank, and I look at the Overwatch League, and what do I see at the highest level of the game? Lucio Brig. There she is again. There is that hero that they haven't been able to get rid of. Back there again at the top of the game. And I thought to myself, if you've been paying attention, you might actually have made this connection, but I thought to myself, isn't that the hero that was supposed to be introduced as a beginner-friendly hero? As a hero for people that, hey, you know, they don't play the games that much. Hey, you want to play some Overwatch? Yeah, hop on Brig. Lock Brig in, you know? That is the design of the hero. On top of her being able to shut down dive, which, as we discussed, is its own very big matter. But the hero at its core, the message from the devs was, is this is a beginner hero. So why am I seeing her in Overwatch League? Why am I seeing her in the highest level of the games? I'm not making this video out of hatred. I hate Brig, or I think she ruined this, or I hate goats, or no. Brig's OP. I enjoy having Brig on my side. It's pretty good of off tank, but that's selfish. That's a very selfish reason, right? I think basically what I'm trying to say is that the devs are forgetting and missing the mark with their initial intentions, and it's showing and bleeding through into Overwatch 2. Where this is something that should have been addressed a long time ago. Let Brig be playable. Let her be picked. But should she have all of this value and all these other things on top of that history and all the issues that it caused? Absolutely not. I think it's a bit of a troubling sign, honestly. I really do. So, you guys let me know what you think of Brig. And appreciate you guys watching. This is something new. Let me know if you enjoyed this type of content. Maybe not. Maybe I'll do more. But really makes you think, right? It really does make you think. Have a good one, everyone.